All right, Mighty Bay asks, when someone ascends physically and you can see them in white light, does that mean that they have transitioned? Well, the fact that they physically moved on, I'm not really understanding the question. In the physical world, you can see people's auras. When a person has mastered 7 auras, which is rare in the physical body until you get ready to ascend, they will start off with a very rich amber chakra if they're coming from the base chakra. Some people don't start at the base, and that's why you got different chakra colors, because you're starting at your level. And some of us, like me, have to start at the bottom for a reason. Thanks, Nigel. Me and you going to do some work together, too, because you make this a whole lot easier. So, Becky, you've been seeing the 444s, too. So, right above your comment about it, Nigel just told you that it meant that the Ascended Masters was protecting you. Angel Michael is linked to 4. That's... yeah. So, for y'all that's watching and y'all listening to me, and Nigel was making comments, and I want y'all to know who he is. He's a reader. He read various different formats. And I'm not a reader. That's not what I'm here for. That's what he's here for. But he know what he doing. There's a couple more readers on my page, and I got a group of readers called Mystical Passages, where all of the different readers are coming together. As a matter of fact, later on sometime today, I'll put the links in here so y'all can go and read the etiquette and get readings done from the mystics. Dialysis is kidney failure. If you inbox me, I'm gonna refer you to my herbalist, Dr. Keon Pittman, and he's gonna be able to get you the fastest recovery tools for the dialysis scenario. You can get the superfoods in powder form or pill form, and it don't matter which form you take them, or if you mix them in with something you cook, it don't matter. And that was based off Jasmine's question. Yep, chlorella is excellent. You're right, a lot of environmental toxins in it. Garlic tea with honey, Nigel, that's a great one. I remember that one. When I first encountered that one, it was from an African shaman. We just called him Baba. They all called Baba over there, though, but he was just an African shaman. But he said he gave us that one. But he also added lemon to it, lemon and cayenne. Yeah, to see them colors is that's spiritual sight in its raw form. And then you can't never expect other people to see what you see, because y'all got different background, different experiences. So it's gonna always be a divide there when you see it and they don't. Yeah, depending on the back injury, you would need to see Dr. Muwada Ashby in Florida. I don't know where you at, Aaron, but you would need a higher teacher to help you to reroute the energy around the damaged part of the back issue, especially if it's spinal. If it's muscular, it won't stop you, but if it's spinal, it definitely will slow you down and stop your ascent. God is dead. Lewis Campos says, you say God is dead. Well, maybe you can tell me where he at So I go dig his ass up and kill him some more. Because he an imposter. Mm-hmm. And Nigel, India Carter got 914 and 419. You want to do a little something on them? Sciatic nerve pain. Okay, Ellie. For what I did when my back was in pain, first thing I had to do was figure out what was the homeopathic remedy. It just so happened to be this stuff called Rus Tox, Rustox. Well, it's actually Rus Toxiderm, which is a derivative of the poison ivy plant, which directly works on the disc that press against the sciatic nerve. You also gonna need to make sure you don't have any heavy metals resting in the nerve, so you're gonna need spirulina, cilantro. Don't take the cilantro without the spirulina, or else you just have a bunch of heavy metals flying around in your system, hitting places they don't need to be. Then I would give you an amino acid, which is a nitrous oxide potentiator, to help get oxygen into the body so that you can assimilate more of your nutrients to help recover with that lower backache. But I had back problems from 13 till like last year and a half. I got tired of going to the doctor, so the physician heal ourselves, so that's what I did. Yeah, and it just I'm gonna put the name of the group in when I'm done. And okay, Farash, inbox me and I'll tag Dr. Pittman and get him in on there. You right, Jasmine? The super flu. Now I'm about to tell y'all, sound frequency therapy is actually really good for backaches because of how the methodology, and it's so non-invasive. A spinal tap can cause healing to take place in the spine by relaxing everything below where the needle was inserted. So as long as the needle is not inserted at a damaged or below a damaged location, it takes out all that inflammation and then it'll recover. But a lot of time they go in there to take out cerebral spinal fluid. This video will be on my Facebook page. There go my girl Jillian. I miss you, Jillian. Woo. Okay, so Nigel, we're gonna set aside a time where we're gonna come in and answer the numerology questions. Is that all right with you? Because I'm seeing more and more of them popping up. Oh yeah, I could India inbox me. Me and you will chop it up. I'll get you on the right path. I'll get you where you can cultivate your gifts. That's part of my job. Imani Bay 777 is my birth number. You know, you ever hear Rakim's song? He said I was born with 3 sevens in my head. Yeah. Yep. Jillian, cilantro works best with spirulina. Dandelion is just to keep the metals from settling in the liver. But it is a good cleanse to get the metals out of the liver. But the cilantro and spirulina get it out of the blood and the nerves. So they actually will work as a 3-part combination better. But yeah, you're right. To activate your chakras, you either have to meditate or do some real heavy ass study sessions, some 12, 13, 18-hour day study sessions until it crack. Only 2 ways to do it. You're welcome, Ellie. Vernon, it's just my page. You can definitely send me a friend request. Oh, the standing on the head thing for women is so important. When we were little, we used to all do headstands. Then we got to a certain age and it was too good for us to do that. We was too adult now. We're too grown up to do a headstand. For women to reverse the flow of the blood by doing a headstand for just a couple minutes a day, it does so much for your overall health. Matter of fact, Dr. Delbert Blair got a good discussion on that for women standing on their head and why. And you go into great detail about it. So yeah, that's definitely flip up on the wall. That Diane said that. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have that spirulina with your cilantro. Hey, Christina Jack. Okay, so now study session regarding chakra. Are you seeing that a great process? Yeah. The study sessions is designed to draw mental energy up to the top. Meditation is designed to draw spiritual energy to the top. If you use them together, you can draw them up together. But you don't have to. You can jump the link by excessively doing meditation. You can raise the spirit where it'll flood the intellect with spiritual enlightenment. Or you can study so hard where the mental get to a threshold that the spiritual has to intervene and say, hey, you got too much power and you're too dangerous in that 3D world. When we see people and we feel bad for them in wheelchairs because they was born with cerebral palsy and muscular dystrophy, things of that nature, what we don't understand is this. If they ain't like that, they will tear this motherfucker up. They needed to experience this realm, but they had to have so many restrictions they wouldn't tear it up. Those are some of the most powerful people you could possibly imagine. That's why they got so many restrictions on their physical body. Because that much power cannot come into this physical world unobstructed by a malady that prevents the power from being used. So you see the people that's born muscular, they some bad. And it's going to come a time where they're going to figure it out and they're going to break that shit, and one of them going to scare the shit out y'all because y'all going to see them do some amazing stuff. We all X-Men. We just haven't realized what our ability is yet. Okay, so I think we about got it. Well, you can do the headstand, Money Bay, however you find that you can do it. You don't have to always, you don't start off at the top of the game. You start off at the beginner level and you work your way up. And that's how you do that. So, I'm going to give it about another 10 seconds. If don't no questions pop up, I'm going to drink me a drink of coffee. If don't no questions pop up, I'm going to call this one a wrap. And then if y'all have any further questions that haven't been answered, y'all can either inbox me, or just ask the question on the in the comments, because I always come back to review my comments later in case somebody watched the video later and left a comment. So y'all can always ask the questions, and I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. All right, so this is how we gonna close this one out. If somebody tell you to recognize that you a God and a sin, tell them to show you how. Show me what you talking about, don't just tell me. That's first. The second thing is, when you go through your ascending process, and you go through what appears to be menopause, you are actually going through what they call in ancient Egypt your second puberty. Your second puberty don't always be reached in this lifetime. Those who have it are awesomely blessed. Even the women that had hysterectomies will experience that second puberty. The thing is to maintain control of all of the energy that comes into your physical form and in your that can alter your path. You have to control it. You get a new sensation and a new idea, all you have to remember is whatever this is, I have to control it or it will destroy me. When you get that mindset, as you go through all of the different changes, it'll give you the strength to confront it, conquer it, and utilize it. Because it don't matter if you can't use it, you can throw it away. But if you want to confront it, conquer it, and utilize it, that's how you have to look at it, right? If anything, like if somebody knock on your door and they want to come in your house, you got the option to say, no, you can't come in my house. It's the same way with an energy. If an energy coming into your body and you don't like the way it feels, if it feel bad, it's a bad energy. Now, just because it makes you have a hot flash, that don't make it bad. Okay, so let me see what this is. I haven't heard that about the magnesium flakes, Darren. You have to send me a report on that or something. Ain't nobody asking no more questions, India. I'm gonna talk to you separate. You gotta have your consultation. I already told you I was gonna do that. And then I gotta get where my girl at? Christ Henderson. Cause me and her gonna do some work together. She don't know it yet, but I do. Magnesium salt. Yeah, magnesium is a metal synthesizer in the body. It is the agent that brings all of the minerals, especially the metals, into utilization by the body. Thank you, man, baby. I love you too, sweetie. And so once we understand this, then we can start making some progress. The body has to be clean for best results. You can still have results, but for the best results, you clean your body. You clean your organs, especially your liver and your intestines. Yep, the second puberty happens at Ascension. You becoming an avatar when you go through the second puberty. The night sweats is part of Ascension. Hot flashes. You feel like you're going through menopause, but you're going through puberty. And once the sweats start to ease up and the hot flashes start to ease up, you're going to be so sexually aroused, it's going to blow your mind. And oh man, that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right for somebody cursed with unrequited love. That's the wrong sensation to have. Well, that's some miserable stuff. But you got to break the curses anyway. So again, y'all can inbox me y'all questions on the fly. You might just have a question one day. You can shoot it to me on the inbox. If I know the answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I'll send you to who got it. And I'm gonna take one more sip of coffee. See if we can get one more question in here before we go, and then it's gonna be a wrap. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Okay, I'm with it, India. Anything that'll help. That'll sound like something that'll help. All right, so we're gonna end this one here because there's so much information we can't put it all in one video anyway. Portia. And I'm just going to tell y'all like this. Keep your head up. Stay strong. Be prepared for whatever y'all see. You have an X-Men ability. Don't be shocked when you discover what it is. Remember that we are all made from the love of a woman that we call God. Wasn't no man God, it was a woman God. Christ is a woman. The Son of Man is her son that she gave birth to by parthenogenesis. And that's the one from Revelations who read all the signs. So now that we got all that understood, we're going to wrap this one up. Ms. Henderson, you need to inbox me. We're about to get off now, and we need to talk because we need to do some stuff to help some more people. And you got some information that ties to my information. That's not an accident. So I love y'all.